2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Philadelphia. And with pregame.
Well, guys,
thanks, David. And so often for NBA players, a high school coach is so much more than a coach.
It's a great point. I mean, I remember Washington Falls playing in college way back in the day, and you can see his no-nonsense style and how he coached Prez.
And as we get into the meat of the season, that rookie wall starts to loom. Chris, did you feel that rookie wall hit you your first season in the NBA?
No, I didn't. I actually felt the rookie wall fall on top of me, Kevin. I mean, it was so long of a grinding season. College was only about 30 games. The NBA, oh, man, 82 games, and you're flying, and you're practicing. It's more than anything you've ever done, plus the age difference and the maturity physically between you and your peers. And so it's definitely something that you have to get used to, and hopefully you have great teammates and some great trainers that can get you to that rough period.
Great points. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Prez, he's in at the point. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Barnes. And it's Young, and it's Gay in at the small forward. And Simmons kicks to Stauskas.
Now, the Kings haven't had too many deep runs in the playoffs, but they have had some fantastic players over the years. Ever since their move to Sacramento in 1985, they've had some of the most exciting talent in the league.
He throw good, Stauskas.
And the Sixers, patiently building with young talent. And through all the losing, Coach Brett Brown talked about seeing the daylight. And I think we're starting to see it as well. The roster is starting to take shape, and maybe that optimism is just around the corner for the Sixers.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. They set the pick, and Simmons kicks to Bayless. Buries it from three-point range. Bayless has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And the Sixers have drafted for talent rather than for need. A lot of front court players. You wonder, Greg, how it would all fit in.
And I think especially for a young team with so many needs, you're best served going with the best player available. They've evaluated how the pieces fit, and now they can make the moves necessary to complete that puzzle.
And Young kicks to Prez. It's good from long range.
And this is what happens when you don't crowd Prez. Give him just a little daylight from the perimeter, and he makes it look easy.
Here's Okafor. Buries it down low. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Raptors.
Yeah, the bench production in that game was terrific. Points from multiple sources.
Yeah, this is why you keep adding better pieces to the back end of your roster. You never know when you're going to have to call on them.
And Bayless kicks to Simmons. Passes to Saric. The feed to Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And yes, it's good. Okafor's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
That defense was awful. That was just pathetic. He should not be that wide open right near the bucket.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Oh, that was sweet, and that's what makes him so dangerous. Not only can he set up others, but he can also be a big-time finisher.
And Saric kicks to Bayless. Okafor against Cousins. And that one comes up a bit short.
That was just textbook defense. As soon as he caught the ball, the D surrounded him.
Here's Gay. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And Gay is surprisingly finessing the paint. A real offensive juggernaut.
To the paint. Saric dishes to Bayless. Now the pass to Okafor.
And Jahlil Okafor, really a throwback. in a lot of ways, you know, when you think about some of the low-post giants that our game has seen. I mean, 6'11", over 270 pounds, tremendous hands and footwork, and he can take defenders to school on that low block. Going to continue to have to improve his passing, particularly out of double teams, and ability to face up a little more. But, again, this is a guy with a tremendous amount of ability moving forward.
And the Kings making a change here. Kufis is checked in. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, he tries for three. Simmons pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 5. He dishes it to Bayless. Here's Okafor. Kufis with the block. They recover it. Sacramento's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Feeds to Gay. Dishes it to Young. No one near Prez as he lets it go. No good with the triple. The 76ers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Got that one up quick. The Kings have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Puts up a 3. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. There's Bayless with the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
Here's Young. Good score there coming from some smart passing by Orange Juice.
And Prez knew what Young was thinking, and boy, was the setup perfect.
Here's Philadelphia. Pass to Okafor. And Okafor slams it in.
And guys, really admire how Simmons finds the open man consistently. The vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
And finish off by Prez.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
Oh, yeah, and as a big man, you need such an aggressive move. That's the tone that you want to set, the attitude that you're trying to play with. Your teammates will follow.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
I think a good indication of that, this will be an absolute battle for the entirety of this game.
He had a nice open look right there.
Well, that's the reach of Gay. That's what makes him such an effective two-way player. If you're lazy with the ball around him, he'll shove it down your throat.
The dish to Simmons. Sarge has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Sacramento leading by 4. That's a 2 from Barnes. The kick out to Young. Pass to Kufis. He feeds it to Gay. Barnes passes to Prez. Jump shot is good. Prez has got 9.
This is as good as it gets for a first.
Come on, let's go. Okafor is making us look bad out there, fellas. He cannot continue to cut inside so freely.
Badly needing wins.
And so here is Philadelphia. 6-point game. And Simmons kicks to Okafor. Passes to Bayless. The feed to Okafor. Clock at 6. They need this. And Jared Bayless gets the 3. He's got 9.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Prez dishes to Young. Barnes against Okafor. Kufis kicks to Gay. Young passes to Prez. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Simmons, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
And when you see Ben Simmons on paper, it might not be that impressive, but once you watch him move, you see what the hype is all about. Runs like a guard with a forward's body. Incredible quickness for a player his size makes him a nightmare matchup.
The first one falls. And with Simmons and his frame, it shines in the open court. He can handle the ball and lead a break like few others can at that size.
Yeah, and what's great about Simmons in any situation is the control he has over his speed and body. Often you see physically gifted players like him take time to learn how to control both of those attributes. Simmons not only has an NBA-ready body, he has the dexterity and power over it to make incredible things happen on the floor.
Cauley-Stein dishes to Prez. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Prez has got 11 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
There's a screen by Noel. Bayless from long range. The shot, no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from three.
Oh, that's just a fantastic percentage. They obviously had the right offensive strategy. Kudos to the play call.
Henderson, no one around him. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Kings leading now by 3. Here's Collison, and again it's Sacramento converting.
Oh, Kevin, it takes a lot of distraction on behalf of the D to knock Collison off his groove. His focus is razor sharp when it comes to the jump shot.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Bayless, soft touch off the glass. He's got 11.
Oh, he has been dominant on offense. Who knows where they'd be in this game without his effort?
Right side, Collison. Kicks to Prez. Back to Collison. A follow outside. Prez passes to a flight. Offline with his 3.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one
From
over.
13, Bayless's shot is off. King shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this match. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Sacramento, Prez. He's in at point guard. Rudy Gay is out there with Barnes. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Young in at the 2 spot. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Okafor dishes to Bayless. Back to Okafor, and stolen by Cousins. And now the Kings, fast break. Prez leading the charge, and the dunk by Barnes.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, and he reads it all the way, has that slide court awareness you have to be mindful of.
And Simmons kicks to Stauskas. 76ers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Simmons with it. Headed now by Barnes. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Simmons.
And Simmons really using his insane athleticism on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who really carves up the defense.
And there's Prez on the assist from Young. Prez has got 14 points. And for the 76ers, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Back to Okafor. Outside Landry. Now here's Simmons, covered by Barnes. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And a chance to compare steals versus fouls over the last 5 games and the season as a whole for Levens. Here's Bayless. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Raptors in Toronto.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the 76ers setting an all-time record for patience as far as going young, Greg, and building through the draft. There's been a lot of losing along the way.
Yeah, and a lot of questions to their strategy. I mean, but the front office said their philosophy was trying to plant an orchard from seed. They didn't want to buy apples, I guess. They wanted to grow them from the ground up. Boy, they better get that harvest moving fast.
The defense is well aware of how good he is from there and did a great job of forcing that miss.
Down low, here's Cousins, and yes, it's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Chris, the one thing with Cousins is that he is a very strong free throw shooter.
For his career, Cousins shoots over 70%, which is a big plus for a center. He has increased how frequently he gets to the line, so he's seeing more and more free throws as well. Many defenders don't even have an answer for him, other than just a foul.
Okafor kicks to Simmons. Outside Landry to the right side. Bayless's shot is off.
He was absolutely lethal from the arc in the first quarter, but now he has cooled off significantly in the second.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, we've seen DeMarcus Cousins become one of the elite big men in the NBA, dominant in the post and even adding the three-pointer to his game. But at times, his temper has overshadowed his talent.
Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat now. Let's talk. I love the energy, fellas.
It took time. Guys, he understands he now has to lead by example.
He wants to win, David. You know that. Thank you. Simmons with it. He's got 6 and stolen by Barnes. Nobody near Gay. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Oh, and the presence of mind from Gay to go with the pull-up, so skilled at reading defenses and knowing when he has the room to shoot.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Simmons. He's covered by Gay. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Tries to snap the cold streak. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Listen, there's really no defense for that. Great execution leads to the dead-eye turnaround jump.
Prez passes to Cousins. He kicks it to Prez. Okafor comes in with the double team. Baseline try, and it's Young. That time on the assist from Prez. Prez has got his 6th assist on the night. The 76ers trail by 12. And Bayless kicks to Simmons. Tries it from 19. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, he hasn't gotten much to fall, and it's costing his team dearly.
Young dishes to Prez. Back to Young. Cousins against Okafor. No good from Cousins.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Saric passes to Stauskas. He dishes it to Simmons. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And the Australian Simmons, a star in the making, folks. Thanks really in part to that tremendous skill set to go along with that gigantic frame.
Kufis checked in for Rudy Gay. You played for some legendary coaches, Chris. What do you think is the most important aspect of being a successful coach in college or the NBA today?
Yeah, I don't know if there's one most important, because I think knowledge of the game, I think communicating to your players, I think embracing players, making players better. I think some of the best coaches I've played for have had the smallest of egos, and therefore their guys would run through a wall for them. So I think it takes a lot of different traits to be a great coach in this league, and we've seen some great ones master all the difficult traits in which one needs to have.
That's a great answer. Up again. Prez with the rebound. Prez has got 4 rebounds now tonight, and Young kicks to Cousins, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
They have to be happy at least with how they set it up. Most of the time, that's a sure make.
And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Bayless. It's Young on the wing. Nice made 3 there from Young, who is set up on the play by Prez.
Yeah, and Young knew to try and find space outside when Prez got the ball. Great sequence there from Orange Juice.
Okafor kicks to Simmons. Back to Okafor. Philadelphia moving the ball around. From outside the arc, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
All right, ref. Good call. Looks
The
like
story from beyond the arc. Here's who's leading in that category across the NBA. Aaron Aflalo, 3rd. And, of course, just as Young.
Either of these two guys force defenders to come out well past that three-point line, and that really opens the floor up for their entire offense.
Prez, no good. The 76ers trail by 13, and stolen by Cousins. Barnes dishes to Cousins. Good on the 13-footer. Cousins has got 5 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the bat.
Now that's how we play the game. Bring it in. Let's go. I like what I see out there, fellas.
Cousins, we see him becoming that player everyone hoped he would become when he entered the league. It's strange to think he was taken 5th overall in his draft, given his skill set. You would think a lot of GMs would want that do-over.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Robert Covington comes in for Simmons, and it's Henderson for Jared Bayless. Collison, the pass to Prez. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. And that's now 18 points for Prez. And for Cousins, certainly he will end up being one of the best players in the league out of that 2010 draft.
He's one of the best big men in the game, and his skills on the court have never been questioned, but his antics on the court have been. And that's what dropped his draft position. He can butt heads with his coach at times and doesn't hide any contention. This happened often enough in his career that he has to accept part of the blame for it.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
Well, that's because they're just taking smarter, high-quality shots. Not forcing anything, just letting the game come to them naturally.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Good D, better O. He buried it right in his face. We call that hitting him in the head. That has to be frustrating if you're the D.
Stauskas kicks to Embiid. And here's Covington from the arc. It's hauled in by the Kings. Cousins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Wasted no time on that one. Aflalo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he was off in the first, but he found a way to get his shot going here in the second.
Embiid kicks to Stauskas. That's tipped. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Noel's checked in for Suggs.
For the 76ers, Nerlens Noel.
Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Stauskas kicks to Noel. Shot to stop the run. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Sacramento leading by 22. Prez kicks to Cousins, and stolen by Noel. Covington in the corner. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Sacramento's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Now the pass to Prez. On the wing of Aflalo. They get it back. Koufos. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on the first. And Kosta Koufos is such a valuable player to have off the bench for a team, Chris. Gives you spacing and size, and he really knows how to play within himself.
Well, Kev, Kufis is usually productive in whatever role he is playing for a team. His versatility to start or to be the first big off the bench is really what makes him valuable.
Here's Embiid. Prez with the rebound. Prez has got his 5th rebound in this one. Dishes it to Cousins. Feeds to Afflalo. Collison, the pass to Prez. The kick out to Collison. Drains it from beyond the arc. Collison's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Kings.
He's nailing a lot of his attempts right now. This might end up being a big game for him.
To the wing right side. And the call will be against Prez. That's his first foul.
And you can see
a dominating.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, doing great work both on the glass and scoring. What's led to that?
You know, man, I'm just trying to do my job for my teammates, basically. They're all boxing out, and, you know, basically I don't want to be that one guy who didn't do his job and gave up an extra possession, you feel me?
Yeah, you don't want coach coming after you in the second half like that, right?
That dude is brutal, man.
No doubt. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Bring it in, guys. Hey, great work in the first half. Hey.
The beautiful skyline of downtown Philadelphia, all lit up, pressed up, and ready to go. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. We're seeing a tremendous game from Prez.
he was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, this is the fire his coach and teammates really have been encouraging him to show, really attacking the ball on defense tonight.
We've got Jahlil Okafor. Jared Bayless is out there with Stauskas. Then there's Saric, and it's Simmons in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half. Here's Cousins. A second chance effort. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And Prez is just brilliant. Just has such remarkable initiative and moves well without the ball.
Chris, so often we'll see one play in a game that seems to change the mentality, the momentum, the feel on the floor. As a player, do you feel it when one play, just one play, can alter the mood of a game, change the pace of a game?
Well, yeah, Kevin, you can definitely feel it. I mean, a lot of times, you're trying to invoke it and floor it. You're trying to speak it into existence.
Yes.
So, if you see someone that gets a big steal when you need one and you guys have been, plotting for it on the sideline in the huddle, or if you see a guy hit a big three that ties up the game, and, it's a 17-4 run, and it makes everyone believe, and then the roar of the crowd and how that goes, momentum is definitely tangible. When you see someone get dunked on and one poster, take the lead up by one, crowd goes crazy. I believe, it actually affects you physically.
Yes.
Your heartbeat, your pulse, your endorphins, your adrenaline, everything gets going. So, yeah, you definitely can feel when the play alters the mood of the game.
Great way to put it. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And then Cousins with the dunk.
And just amazing awareness there. Prez whipping the ball all over quickly to the uncovered man.
And Bayless kicks to Simmons. From 11 feet away. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And now the Kings fast break. Young with no one around. Sacramento gets it back. And Cousins gets it to go.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
His dominance on the boards is really putting them on their heels. They want no part of this man out there tonight.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Something that can bite this Kings.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
When he has the ball in his hands in transition, he always finishes strong, just like he did there.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. There's Bayless with the 3, and it's Gay with the rebound.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
Oh, well, this is the hard part. Once you give up momentum, very difficult to get it back.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Bayless kicks to Sarge. Pass to Okafor. Here's Stauskas, defended by Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's good on the 3-ball. And it's 13 points for Ben Simmons.
And how about the presence of mind from Simmons going up right away with the shot?
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
I have no idea why he would have even attempted that. That's a horrible turnover.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Bayless dishes to Stauskas. Now here's Bayless. Defense is right there. Pass to Okafor. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
The 76ers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
Well, Chris, we're seeing around the NBA, from the Warriors to the Spurs to so many, the value of great passing from all 5 positions, but especially the big men, especially the front court. In your opinion, what advantages does a big man have as a playmaker?
Well, the big man has many advantages. One, if he's a beast on the post like he should be, Kevin, he should be drawing double teams. And what does that allow? That means that there are 3 on 4 on the rest of the play. 3 defensive players against 4 offensive players. And if he swings that ball quickly, just let the mathematics alone do the trick, and you move that ball and you'll have an advantage. What else does it do? Sometimes the player is taller and he can see over the defense and maybe attack from angles that shorter players can't do. And third, what does it do? Big guys on defense are not used to playing outside of the free throw line defensively. And so therefore your defender may not be as strong and therefore get his hands on deflections and things that you may see happening from guards. So yeah, you're right. The big fellas that have always been some of the best players in the post have been some of the best passers. And right now you're seeing that in order to be in the game, you're going to have to make your teammates better and not just be an endless hole in there when they throw the ball to you.
Great perspective.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
It's stolen by Stauskas. The dish to Simmons. Here's Okafor. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
And one of the things Cousins has continued to develop, his defense. Really makes an effort to swat that shot away.
And it's Prez, top of the key. Back to Cousins. Gay kicks to Prez. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Prez has got 10 points in the quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Passes it to Simmons. Sarge dishes to Simmons. And stolen by Gay. He feeds it to Prez. To the paint. Kicks it out to Gay. He dishes it to Prez. No good that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And here's Young from the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Sarge has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, after hitting a couple in the first, he has cooled down a bit here.
Stauskas, the pass to Simmons. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. 1 more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
And another disappointing season for the Kings last year.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. On the court for Sacramento, Prez in at shooting guard. Labissiere out there with Garrett Temple. Then it's Levens. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 5. Prez with the bucket. And while the Kings were improved last year, it didn't seem like they made much headway towards their ultimate goal.
Well, right now, they seem to be lacking a direction for the team. There's an air of uncertainty about who they want to build around. They will need to answer some hard questions in short time.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
This year kicks to Cauley Stein. There's the feed to Levens. The pass to Prez. Shot clock at 6. Cauley Stein dishes to Temple. And another 3 for Sacramento.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
I mean, and they can knock them down, but this is all because of good ball movement. They are getting wide open shots due to how they are zipping the ball around the court. The D, they just can't keep up.
Okafor with the ball. Now guarded by Levens. That one a little long. The Kings have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Tries a 3, and there's Prez on the assist from Labissiere. Prez has got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for Sacramento. Now, here's Sarge, guarded closely. And Simmons slams it in.
And really, Simmons makes it look so easy. The way he's attacking defenses from multiple angles is really just commendable.
Now, here's Prez. Kicks it to Labissiere. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
Well, no one is stepping up and making them beat them off the dribble. Until that happens, they'll continue to burn you from there.
To the inside. And a hard slam there from Prez to finish off the play.
And that's the athleticism that had him so highly touted coming into the league.
Simmons passes to Sarge. Embiid kicks to Simmons. And Sarge has it in the corner. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. You look around the NBA, Chris, at all the head coaches, a lot of new names. Why do you think teams are still looking for fresh faces on the bench? Guys that may not have the big name that get the head coaching jobs.
Well, I think because guys want to see something new. I think sometimes you get to see a guy's personality or a situation may precede itself as far as for a coach. And so I think a lot of the times people just kind of want to start things off with a clear slate their way and have the loyalty of a guy that's only coached for their team. And for some it works, for some it doesn't. But once again, it's only one championship to go around a year.
Well said. Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Okafor. Henderson comes in for Sarge. And Rodriguez is subbed in for Simmons.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
That's his third personal foul. At the line for your 76ers, Sergio Rodriguez.
First free throw is good. The 76ers making a switch here. Landry's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Here's Prez. To the middle. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And the first one at the line is good.
That's his third personal foul.
And both free throws good for Levens. The 76ers have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Rodriguez passes to Henderson. There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer. Next season, we'll start seeing sponsorship on jerseys. On the left shoulder, a patch will be on the jersey. What do you think of that?
I think it's going to take some getting used to. I'm used to seeing the name, the logo, the plane on there. It's going to take some getting used to. We'll see.
Yeah.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Screen by Grant. Henderson kicks to Landry. 7-foot shot, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Here's Prez. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Noel's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Feeds it to Henderson. To the wing right side. Landry kicks to Rodriguez. It's Henderson on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Sacramento making a switch here. Hoofus is checked in. And Nerlens Noel, already an exceptional defender, but his offensive game is still, Greg, a work in progress.
Yeah, they're trying to develop his free throw shot, and I think they're hoping his elbow jumper improves along with it. He can already pass and slash from the high post, and if he gets that jumper going, he'll have the makings of a triple threat. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Sacramento.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. And what a huge standout performance it was for Prez. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
27 seconds left here in the 4th quarter.
And shooters beware. Cauley-Stein is very crafty in how he rises up for the block. So good at catching scores off guard with his wide reach.
Dishes it to Prez. In the corner, it's Temple. Stolen by Grant. That's tipped. And the call will be against Prez.
How you gonna call that? Come on.
So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And the 2nd free throw, good. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long, everyone.